Hello everyone, this is me Risha. Welcome back to my new podcast. So today we have Mr. Sasi Raj. So let us talk to him and let us interact to him because today's our topic will be on the books. Okay. So Mr. Sasi is basically a communication skill coach. So let us talk to him. Hello Mr. Sasi, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you very much, Mr. Risho. And how are you?
Yeah, I am also doing good, Mr. Sasi. So can you introduce yourself that what is your name and what do you do and where are you from, like everything about you?
Okay. As you told, my name is Shashiraj. So my name is Shashiraj Singh Gautam. I'm living in Kanpur city, that is in Uttar Pradesh, and I'm working in Ordnance Factory. Along with that, I'm also communication coach. I teach communication skill. I teach voice and accent, how to improve communication skill, how to improve accent, pronunciation, like that. So this is all
Okay.
about myself. It's very short introduction.
Okay, fine. That's fantastic. So, like we have already talked that today we will talk on books because a lot of people don't have idea on the books, like how important or how beneficial is the book. Okay, and they don't know the like effectiveness of the book and how to read the book. So we will talk on the books. So here is my first question. Okay, and the basic question, and this question comes in everybody's mind that what is the importance or what is the benefit of reading the books? Like if anybody is reading the book, so what is the real benefit of that?
Appreciate your question. Question is very important. That what is the importance of book? As we are told that books are the real friend. Books are the best companion. Books never expect from you anything, but they are your real friend. Once you start reading books, you feel that you are in different world. You start forgetting what is happening around you. You don't remember the bad thing or good thing which has happened with you. You just concentrate on your books, and you get lots of ideas from the books, and you also utilize those ideas in your daily life that also make your standard of living, that can tone up your intelligent taste, that also console your depressions when you are in a problem, that can console you. So these are the benefits of the books. And if you have good collections of book, you feel more confident. And always
Exactly.
ask that what kind of books should we read. Ask to the genius people, those who genius, they can recommend you best book, and you should have collection of those books. And once you start collecting the books in your library, you will feel lots of confidence, and you would be having great confidence. Along with that, that you are honest with yourself because you have read all the books. So these are the benefits and advantages of the books.
Okay, fine. So as you explained the thing very well, okay, like what is the benefit and what are the like importance of reading books. And like one thing comes in my mind, okay, like when I was reading books, like I have also started reading books, okay, before I was not reading. But after talking to a lot of people, they also recommend me that Rishabh, you should also read books, okay, books will be really beneficial for you. And I also bought the book, okay, and my first book was Rich Dad Poor Dad because that book was highly like recommended by a lot of people. So I thought to buy that book, okay, and I have bought that book and I started reading the book. But when I started reading the book, okay, I was not that much fast reader, okay, I was not able to complete the book in fast way, okay. I took it like I think approx 3 months to complete because the book is quite fat, okay, it contains approx 300 pages. So I took it quite long time to complete the book. Okay, so I thought that I should ask you this question: that how can we complete the book very fast? Or in other way, I asked that how can we increase our reading skills, or how can we read the book in a fast way?
That's also very important questions, because many people, they start reading books and they don't complete the book because they start feeling that they are not understanding what is written in the book, and many times they get some typical words, so they put the book and they stop reading. For reading and for increasing your speed of any book, first of all, you need to check your eyes. You need to check that whether your eyes are good or not. If you are a student, you can get to your administration of your school, ask them that can we have some camp of eye checking. You can check your eyes. If your eyes are perfect, then you can read. You cannot feel any kind of uncomfortable while reading anything. So first of all, your eyes should be good. And next thing is that the environment where you are reading, that place should be silent. Nobody disturb you. If somebody disturbs you again and again, then you can be diverted. You stop reading the books and you start doing another work. And the light in which your room, right, that should be comfortable to your eyes. Many times we have some highlight, right, that strikes your eyes, right, and you feel uncomfortable. You don't read the books and you start getting some headache. Okay. And one more thing, that you must ask so many questions to yourself, that why you are reading this book. Why? Ask yourself this kind of question. Like, if you are a businessman, so you want to read fast because you don't have time. And if you don't like reading books, that's why you want to read it fast, because you want to complete this book somehow 1 hour or within 2 hours. But many people, they take 2, 3, 4 days or 5 days. Sometimes people take weeks for completing one book. But you don't like reading books, but you want to complete that books. For that manner, you want to learn how to increase my skills. So you start reading fast. Okay. So these are the things to why one person wants to read fast. Okay. And for increasing the speed, there are some other tests, right, which you can do by your own self, or you can put a clock in your in front of you, or you can use a stopwatch, right, and then you can calculate that how much pages you read in a particular time. If you feel that you are taking lots of time for reading any 2 or 3 pages, so that moment you can do some calculations. Okay. So I would like to tell you, yeah, do you have any questions? You want to say something? Right. So let me tell you about some calculations. The calculations are like that. First of all, you need to read 3 lines. Then
3 lines.
calculate, yeah, just count all the 3 lines words. How many words you got in 3 lines, right? And then just divide all the words from 3. The digit which you will get. After that, just complete the entire page lines. And then you have to multiply with that digit to entire line. You would get the speed. So that is your rate of speed. So in that way, you can calculate yourself that how much you are reading, right? You are reading slow or you are reading fast. And one more idea I would like to give to you, that if you are going to read first time, if you want to enhance your reading skills, then you should start reading books which are easy, which has easy word, which are easy to understand, right? Once you get interested reading books, then you would start reading hard books. So these are the skills by which you can enhance your reading skills. And one more thing I want to tell you, that many people, once they start reading books, that moment they cannot remember that what they have read. So you can also create some images, some visualizations in your mind of text. Just see the word and make images in your mind. Then you can remember the paragraph, whatever you are reading.
Okay.
So these are something about, yeah.
Like a lot of people say that after reading books, you can write some notes or you can write some key points that will be beneficial to you to remember. So is that right, or what do you think? Like,
Yeah, that is absolutely right. Once you are reading books and you are making some notes, that's a very good thing. What is the advantage of making such kind of notes? Because in this kind of at that moment you don't have to watch the books, because you have already read the books and you have written the important points, and you just watch the important point, then you can have the entire books in your mind. So that is the advantage of making notes and writing notes. And one more thing I want to tell to you, that uh, whether person is educated or not educated, but everybody has seen everything, almost thing. If person is not educated, he also knows about science, arts. He also knows spirituality and everything. He knows everything, but he has not studied these things. All the things are in his mind. And when you talk about the educated person, he has everything in his mind. He has art, science, technology, and modern technology. Everything he has in his mind. And once you are reading any books, so what you can do, you can also make these notes in your mind. How you can make these notes in your mind? You, if you don't have any notebook, you don't want to write anything on paper. So what you can do, the ideas which you have in your mind, you can connect your idea the book which you are reading. If you find something is very important in book, if you find any line, any word which is very important, right? Connect that line with your idea. If it is related to spiritual, if it is related to technology or science or arts, just add with your ideas, and then you can exaggerate it. So in
Okay.
that way, you can enhance this kind of skills.
And like one question comes in my mind that like a lot of people read books and a lot of people hear audio book. Okay, for example, I would like to take the example of Rich Dad Poor Dad. Okay, so one book is kept here and a lot of people like listen to audio book. So which is more beneficial? Like reading the hard copy is more beneficial or listening to audio book? Because nowadays there are modern people. Okay, so they think that okay, why should we read books? Okay, rather than we can listen the audio book or something, we can watch the video. So what is your like opinion in this like part?
Okay, in my opinion, that both have their own role. Okay, if you don't have more money, if you're not, if you don't have, you are a student, and many people they are a student and they want to get the books, so they cannot buy all kinds of books from the market,
Uh,
right? At least you have to spend minimum 100 rupee for one book. And if you are going to buy more good book, some heavy book, then you have to spend around 500 rupee or 1000 rupee, like that, right? But on internet, you can get these kind of book free of cost, or you
exactly.
can also, you can be given this kind of books from your friends, from other people, or if you search these books in lots of applications are also available in Play Store. You can get those kind of
Exactly.
applications, like any book is also a kind of applications. You can download it and you can get lots of books, right? So I think that for reading, right, so e-learning is best way. You can get lots of collections of book, right? Yeah, of
Okay.
course there are also some disadvantages. If you are paying lots of attention on your mobile phone or computer, so of course your eye can get weak. Okay, so
Exactly.
that's a kind of disadvantage. So you need to take care of all these things. Okay, and if you have hard copy, that's also very good thing, because you can watch every time your hard copy, right? You can also give that to another person, right? And that can also enhance your confidence, right? Having a library in your home, that is also a kind of record. You can show that record to your friends, to your relatives,
Uh,
that I have this much of collections of books, and they can be fascinated by watching the collections of your book. So
yeah,
that
but
is the
like this,
yeah.
yeah, like, but these things nowadays it happens rare. Okay, like nobody says that I have this collection of book. Okay, but now like nowadays people have like I have this collection of girlfriend or they have this collection of things. Yeah, but nobody is interested in reading books or nobody is interested in having a collection of books.
Yeah, but yeah, you are right. People are not interested buying the books because they have to spend the money, right? Once they are already getting like e-copy from mobile phone, right? So why should they watch? Why should they buy the books? Okay,
Exactly.
in that way they can save the money. All right, and people, those who are very much learner or readers, they buy the book from the market, from the
Okay.
bookstore. They buy those who are passionate, right? Those who are learner, they always buy the books from the market and they collect the books.
Right. Uh-huh. Okay, fine. So, like we have, like I have explained the things okay very well that how we can complete the book, okay, how we can improve the reading skills. Okay, so the next question, okay, as you said that we should ask a recommendation from other people that which books should like we read. So, if I ask you that which is your top three book or which books, I hope you have also read a lot of books. Okay, so which is your top three best book or or if I say like which book improved you, so like what you would you like to say?
Mhm. As I told you that always ask to genius people, those who are genius, to recommend them any book to
Uh,
improve some skills, right? So they can recommend you any book. But if you talk about myself, about the books which I like most, so I like the book that is 26 hours in a day. So that is
okay.
written by Prince Vanilla. And the next book which I recommend you, you should read that book, Word Power Made Easy. That is written by Normal Lewis. And why I'm telling all these books to you, because I'm related to communication skills. So of course, if people are going to read this kind of book, they can enhance their communication skill. And the
Okay.
third book, which I would like to tell you, that is about uh, dynamic memory method. That is written by Mr. Vishwaswarup Rai Chaudhary. If you read this
Okay.
book, you can learn how to enhance your memory. And one more book, that is dictionary, that is
Uh,
Oxford Advanced Learner Dictionary. And
okay.
if you are learning English language, you must have this book. This book will tell you how to use any word, how to play with word,
Okay.
how to get the family of the word, how to understand the pronunciation, how to understand the rhythm, word stress, accent, everything you can get from that book. All kinds of rules of the grammar you can get from that book. So that is the advantage of these books.
Okay.
And
Means,
one more
okay.
thing I
So,
want to tell you, Rishabh, one more thing I want to tell to you about the first book which I have told, that is 26 hours in a day. You
in
know,
a day.
this book is very interesting book, and we are given only 24 hours, but this book tells you how to get 26 hours a day. Once you start
Yeah.
reading this book, you would be feeling, yeah, of course, we can have 26 hours a day, 26 hours in a day. It will
Yeah.
tell
I
you how
hope
to,
that. Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, like the book name is quite strange. Okay, like I think I should read the book because it is quite like the book name is quite strange. Yeah, you were saying something.
Yeah, of course, you must read this book. And I hope that you will be getting lots of things, you will be learning lots of things from this book. And I have read this book around 15 years back.
Oh my God.
Right now, I don't have this book.
Okay. Yes. So my last question is that okay. Like now it's time. Like after this question, just I will end the podcast. So my last question is that like, what is a piece of advice, or what is a piece of suggestion you would like to give me, or you would like to give to our listener who are listening us right now? Okay, because always I ask piece of suggestion from every people. So what is a piece of suggestion related to books or related to like your life you would like to give to us?
My suggestion is that once you start reading any books,
Mhm.
complete that books. And whenever you don't understand any words, meaning anything you don't understand, just write down, get the meaning of that thing, and then again start read the same paragraph. Then you can understand easily. And for the life, I would like to tell to you that be honest with your own self. If you are honest with yourself, you can do everything efficiently, effectively, and you would be working whatever you are given honestly. You cannot ask your question to yourself because you are honest with yourself.
Mhm.
So that is my advice to you.
Okay, okay, fine. Yeah, like you gave a wonderful like advice because every people give a different advice because every person have different experience of life. Okay, and their advices are also different. And also, like I try to take the advice, okay, very personally, and I try to execute the things, okay, like which I feel which is good for me. Okay, I definitely try to execute the advice in my own life to make myself better day by day. Fine, Mr. Sasi, like it's now time to end the podcast because we have recorded almost like most of the valuable thing, okay, which most of the people have problem while reading books or like they don't know more thing about books, okay. We have we have like discussed most of the things and very thank you for giving your time and coming to my podcast. I hope like we'll make next podcast very soon.
Thank you very much, Rishabh. I also appreciate your work, the work which you are doing, and thank you very much for inviting me here and for asking those marvelous questions. And I appreciate your question which you have selected, and I hope that audience would be getting lots of advantages from there.
Yeah,
And if they have any questions, any doubts, so they can comment on your YouTube channel, and I would
exactly.
be answering. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.